This is what happens when she cannot remember anything. I can see her, standing there with confusion in her wrinkles, memories sitting with feet swinging at her dock. Bay, a sea of unfamiliar, she is trying to hold on to the last bits of her comfort, shattered pieces of her porcelain hugged tightly by her lifelines, palms as shaky as her brain cells. And here it comes again, blank stare, as she tries to scoop up clues as to what she was saying, thoughts swaying like the bodies of her loved ones. Inside she is screaming a silence only heard by few, lights off. Behind her eyes, thoughts now, shadows of what used to exist, vibrance fading, gray-scaled vision diminishing into nothingness, dementia. Her new unwanted best friend has shown her face and flashed her hand. This is what happens when she cannot remember anything. It's like a brain freeze crashing into a hurricane, funneling the bits of everything she's ever known into frenzy. Her emotions fighting behind her eyes, trying to decide which should come forth. Tears stand guard at their corners, heavy, trying their damnedest to not fall off the edge, broken. Fragments of her children's faces have now become unfamiliar enough for them to become strangers. Panic has now trampolined on its own button, sending her limbs into a cloak of hallelujah. She is screeching praises from her lungs, odes to her protection. She is lost in purgatory, but her body still lives on earth, tilted, spinning in an axis that she can no longer find center to. She is fighting a war she doesn't even know she is in, submerged in a black hole with a speck of light that her mind is always trying to find. 17 seconds this time, the equivalent of a lifetime. Her matter now floating in a galaxy of nothing, with a hint of something sometimes, in a whole lot of loved ones holding the pieces that have fallen out, leaking her sunshine glow in their hands and hearts as they come together in attempts to mend her picture. Someone help her catch her memories and push them back into her thoughts. They are emptying themselves, frolicking across the floor. Someone save her, hand her a rope, tug her war back to her peaceful place, pull her chair up, help her examine her membrane, sew her film strips back into her tapestry of a mind. This is what happens when she cannot remember anything.